Well, I got the Captain Carrot shirt on, so I think it's safe to say it's time for a little comic hunting. Did get a lead on a collection. Problem is, I can't decipher if it's flea market fluff or if there actually might be something good in there. About 8 long boxes. Let's go see if it's something.
8 long boxes is right, and this did have a bunch of stuff that I would be interested in. The general majority of this collection, which that is pretty rare, was more interesting than not. In fact, the ratio of fluff to actually good stuff was pretty low. So I did decide to pull the trigger on this collection, and we did end up picking it up for $800. A lot of full runs, a lot of Silver Age, and I really do mean a lot of Silver Age stuff. In fact, I would actually say the majority of this was Silver Age. So I took it home, and it took 2 days of looking up every single book in order to separate everything accordingly and price them individually. This was not exactly a short undertaking, but it was worth it, and I wanted to make sure I could get the best out of this collection that I could. Here's the over $10 stack. I'll show you in a little bit more detail later on. I just wanted to show you my sorting system that I've got going on here. We got a full box of the 10 and up. We got almost a full long box of what I'd consider the around $5 keys, which includes a lot of like 10 and 15 stuff that I rounded down because I am pricing this stuff to move. I think though my bread and butter is going to be these 2 full long boxes of $3 bins. Lately, my $3, $5, and $10 bins have been doing really well, so this collection came at the perfect time. Out of all 8 long boxes, only about 1 long box was true fluff that I'm just going to give to the local comic book shop there. This next part was pretty neat, but if I'm being honest, I don't know how to totally price this. Big stack of Cerebus, big stack of Judge Dredd, and a big stack of sports comics. I am going to move them as a lot. I just got to do a little more research on those. Hey, you want to laugh? Out of all of this, the only book going to the personal collection was this ASM 109. I'm not kidding. I also have a separate monster pile. This is horror, monster, or even titles that have like little horror-based covers on them. That's a cool little pile. I might move that as a lot. I'm not sure. And a near complete Who's Who. It's missing like 3 issues of that whole run. I'm going to have to find the remainder ones and sell those as a lot. Check it out. 3 good dollar bin boxes. What I mean by good is actually enticing to people, not crap, basically. Stuff that people would actually want to grab for $1. We're talking about gold keys, a ton of Archie. This was mostly like the 70s Archie. I certainly had plenty of 60s and even 50s, which you'll see in my $3 and even some $5 books. I spent less money than I honestly thought I was going to for this collection, so with that I decided to go get a couple more tattoos for the ongoing Batman villain sleeve. What's up, comic and pop culture fans? We're in an elevator going up to the tattoo shop to work on my other collection, the Bat Sleeve. So there you have it, Harley Quinn and Penguin being added to the collection here. I'm really taking my time with this. I got a long way to go, but I do have an appointment near Christmas. Okay, now that everything's sorted, I'm going to show you my $3 pile. These are all books that Key Collector listed at $3, $4, or $5 for the high. I put the notes on there, what they would be, and I put a $3 price tag on here. You can go ahead and ignore those stickers up at the top. I don't know where this gentleman got this collection from, but I think a lot of where the pricing originally was very, very overpriced. I'm just slapping $3 on it because I know that a lot of this Silver Age stuff is absolutely gonna move. This is a lot of early to mid 60s Archies stuff. I'm talking 12-cent covers, 15-cent covers, that thing with the Giants being the old 25-cent. Absolutely a blast getting these, and the ones that were in the 70s made it to the dollar bins, and the ones that I even do have some from the 50s, those are going to be sitting in my $5 bins, which I'll show you in just a little bit. But we got Silver Age Green Lantern, we got Silver Age Superman, we got Silver Age Action Comics, all kinds of stuff. I also got a bunch of Doom Patrol, but then there'd be randomly 80s and 90s kind of smaller keys, Superman keys, Batman keys, Green Lantern, Spider-Man. There was a little bit of X-Men, a little bit of Thor, all kinds of stuff in this collection, quite honestly. The crazy thing is, I kept looking up books and looking up books, and for every 3 or 4 books I looked up out of 5, there was some notoriety about the book, and a lot of the stuff that was in this $3 box has $10 recent sales, and frankly sales a lot higher than that. Overwhelming amount of Disney comics too, which I just slapped a kind of a humble $3 on. Hopefully that entices people more. Yeah, I probably could have done 5 or 10, but like I said, I want this stuff to actually move. And let's do a quick word from our sponsor, Dynamite Comics, which 30 years now Dynamic Forces has been going, and we're going to celebrate it with a massive savings plan. I'll put a link here, but basically, customers can save 95% off on well over 150 issues worth of critically acclaimed and fan favorite titles. Just for $18 to get everything, fans will be walking away with an awesome haul of over 5,000 pages to dig their teeth into. We're talking The Boys, Vampirella, Red Sonja, and Mars Attacks, Nancy Drew, Garbage Pail Kids, Barbarella, tons more. Dynamite's also including several of the latest hits that have barely just hit the shelves, such as Unbreakable Red Sonja, Vampirella Mind Warp, Scarlet Sisters, Lady Hell, and others. This is an incredible bundle on digital comics, but that's not all. Dynamite and Humble Bumble are working alongside World Central Kitchen to contribute a portion of the proceeds from the sales around the world. World Kitchen is a non-profit organization that strives to provide meals to those in need in the wake of natural disasters and crises. You do not want to miss this 95% off, frankly ridiculously awesome sale. And here's a quick peek at the $5 box before we get into the bigger keys. We got the iconic X-Men cover of Rogue and Gambit. First full and cover appearance of Crossbones there. A lot of these keys go for $10 to $15. Full miniseries of that Batman, Hellboy, a lot of Silver Age Superman and Sergeant Fury and his Howling Commandos. A lot of really early Sergeant Fury stuff, which is really cool. We got a bunch of Dells, we got a bunch of Gold Key, we got even more miniseries, 2 packs, all kinds of stuff. First appearance of Jericho, weirdly high-grade Bronze Age Superman stuff. And then here we got the 10 centers. I told you they'd be in here. 10 center Archie stuff. So that's pretty nice. First designer, some signed stuff, some other minor appearances here. First team appearance of the Avengers of the Wasteland and Daniel Cage as Thor. First interracial kiss in standard comic books. That's pretty sweet. Some more nice Silver Age stuff. A lot of Silver Age Superman. First appearance of Wild Dog, First Blood Syndicate, Silver Hawkman, some Gold and Dell mixed in 15 and 20 center Disney books, a lot of Uncle Scrooge stuff, which is pretty nice. Everybody always likes that. Some of these actually go for $20, but yeah, I don't play that. That's just not me. Some nice early Justice League, Twilight Zone, tons of Superman stuff. Really pleased with this collection. Now let's move over to the big boys. These are the $10 and up. I got a near complete stack of Transformers. It's like 1 through 20, and then it kind of trails off for a bit, so that's pretty sweet. Hellboy 1 through 4, so first Rasputin, first Trevor Bruttenholm, first Abe Sapien, first Liz Sherman, Ogdru Jihad, and then the final issue of that original miniseries. These actually usually go for $100. I'm doing it for $75. And even some more classic Hellboy full miniseries here, including even the Christmas special. That's a nice book there. And then yet again, another FF annual number 5 there. I'm getting kind of lucky with this book here. No problem with that. Some other Fantastic Four keys here. A lot of these are like 9.0 or better too, which certainly helps them move. Some of them are on the high end of that, nearing the 9.8. Here we got Rhodey calling himself War Machine for the first time. That's a nice one. First Lobo here. Pretty sweet, man. First Umbrella Academy. Very nice. I guess there were some bigger stuff in here than I forgot. Here's a cool one. Number 1, Chilling Adventures of Sorcery. Sales on eBay and actual recent sales put this from like 60 to 100 bucks, and they're not even this nice of a shape. I guess that's what you get with number 1 Archie series books. So that was pretty cool. We got the first Anton Arcane, first Unmen. Actually, there's a lot of stuff going on in that book. That's a nice Swamp Thing key, let me tell you. Anybody know what this is? New Age Comics number 1. On the back cover, I'd show you, but I bagged and boarded it. On the back cover, it is the first full color rendering of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Little underrated TMNT book. First Justice League Detroit. It's also got the couple names in there. First origin of Beast Boy. You don't see that one too much. I did get a bunch of other Doom Patrol too. I got 2 copies of Plop number 1. Not bad. Where are my indie fans at? We do have the first General Grievous. This one is unfortunately stamped. We got the first cover of Han Solo and Chewbacca. Really nice grade. This is the first preview of Beta Ray Bill. Very nice. Don't think I've ever owned that one, actually. Actually, that could be for the PC. First appearance of Desaad. Really nice there. We got the first appearance of Aqua Boy. First super high grade Maxwell Lord. I might actually try to send that one in, to be honest. Got a couple more mini-series here. Now, you can ignore this. This was actually, I snuck this in here. This was from a previous collection, but it's the full run and signed. Moving along here, we got the classics, you know, Death of Superman, Death 1 through 3, full run. I could probably charge a lot more for that, but I'm not. Doom Patrol 19, first appearance of Crazy Jane. Classic Captain America annual right here. Just some old Daredevil here. Now be careful of this Blue Beetle one. There's the Charlton one and then the Modern Comics one. It came shortly after, but it is the reprint. It still has some value, but just be aware. It is the reprint. Massive difference there. First Maria Hill. We got that Gru number 1. Very nice. Don't think I've ever owned that either. First Madcap. Really nice shape. First Katana. I'm going to speed this up here. First Invisibles, first Beavis and Butthead, all kinds of nice shape, Silver Age stuff. Nice, beautiful Orion cover there. Bunch of other New Gods stuff here. Good New Gods collection came out of here. Some Firestorm keys. First Blue Devil, I think that is. Very nice. First Helena Bertinelli, Huntress, Icon number 1. Some 10-cent Superman, even more cream of the crop Archie stuff. First, check this out. Written by Danzig. Don't think I've ever owned that one. More Silver Age. This one is the Deadpool card. More Silver Age Justice League. Some nice Hulk, some nice Detective, some nice Iron Fist. Some more complete runs. Just, this collection had it all, man. Mini-series, complete runs, all kinds of Disney and Archie stuff. Oh, that's actually a printing error. It was a price error. Pretty cool piece of history there. And then look at these nice shaped Bugs Bunny Looney Tune Dell 10 centers. Lobo's back, 1 through 4. First appearance, Tiger Man. Random Miracle Man trade paperback. Full Wanted. Bunch of Lois Lane. Second Black Orchid there. Strange Adventures. Dead Man keys. Superman keys. All kinds of stuff, man. More Dells. Some more 90s Green Lantern keys with Kyle Rayner. Image Mail Away exclusives. First Noctera. First Clown. All kinds of more Dell stuff here. I think this collection is going to really take care of me. I'm going to do a claim sale real soon, and we're going to turn some of this around, try to get some money back to pay for bigger collections. Maybe I'll trade this entire collection for some Green Lantern keys. Who knows? As always, my friends, keep on hunting.